Hey guys, okay, so as promised, I'm going to give you my review, my tips, and demonstrate how to apply these new magnetic lashes. I've tried several different kinds, but a disclaimer, in no way am I claiming to be an expert. But I think that because of that, you may relate to me more, as I haven't wore these a ton, but I have tried several other brands and I like to do them for my more extravagant looks, but I've never applied them as a daily thing, which that's what my hopes is for these. So I'm gonna go ahead and share all my tips. Okay, real quick though, a few things that set these apart from the other ones, because I'm sure you're gonna ask me, because there are a gazillion brands out there, and so far I haven't tried all of them, but the ones that I have tried, I do know that the biggest difference are that they give you 10 of these little anchors if you choose to use them. You don't have to use the anchors, but a lot of people really like the anchors to just secure them even more. And most of the time you only get like 3 to 8, and with these you're gonna get 10, which is awesome. Also, the lash band is actually clear, where a lot of them are black, so that's going to give you a little bit more options. And then you have your tools. I love that this one is magnetic. At first I was like, oh, but then all the little anchors are going to stick to it, which that's why you want it. Because all those little anchors, not going to lie, from my experience, I've lost so many. So they'll stick to this when you're applying them, so you're less likely to lose them, which is really nice. Also, there's a little comb at the end that you can brush through your lashes, your natural lashes, and the lashes that you're applying. So I really like that. And then my favorite thing, I feel like this is the biggest thing that really has made the biggest difference from all the other ones that I've tried out there, is this magnetic liner. It is very, very strong. You don't need a lot, a little bit, and it holds so well. So I want to show you the tip. It has a tip like that, so it's very easy to get precise. And I want to go ahead and show you the difference of another brand. Okay, so just to show you the difference, here is another brand. I don't want to say the name, but the brush looks like that, and it starts to get kind of hard, and it's just not as easy to apply. So I think that the magnetic liner is the biggest thing that sticks out to me with these. Also, they feel super light. They're vegan silk, so they're synthetic, which is super cool. Okay, so now to apply your magnetic lashes, you want to take a lash curler and go ahead and curl your lashes first. Go ahead and do it on both eyes. Okay, and here is a tip that I find, especially for those of you that aren't really super familiar with a more liquid eyeliner. Take your regular pencil eyeliner and apply it underneath, and then you can put the magnetic liner over top, and then it's kind of like tracing the lines. Okay, next, go ahead and grab your magnetic liner, and then you're just gonna apply on your top lash line over the eyeliner that you put underneath if you chose, or you can just do it by itself. Okay, so now I just take it and I just draw right over that pencil liner, and I just kind of do it in little sections. I don't do it all in one swipe, otherwise it's just too difficult. I don't worry about it being super perfect, because at the end I can fix that. And then I went ahead and I applied it on my other eye, and I just had a little bit of a mess up where I just kind of got it in the corner of my eye a little bit, so I'm just touching that up with a Q-tip, getting that all off. Let it dry a little bit. Next, go ahead and apply your favorite mascara underneath. I'm using one of my favorites, the Moodstruck Twisted Mascara. Okay, I just applied a very, very thin layer of mascara underneath, just so you guys can really see the full effect of the lashes. Grab a lash and wiggle it around really good so it's not so stiff. Okay, so with these lashes, you can cut them. You want to put it up to your eye shape and see about where it is. My suggestion is to try them first without cutting them. If they feel uncomfortable or they definitely look too long, go ahead and carefully cut them. I have made this mistake before of cutting them too short. And one thing that I have noticed is the inspiring ones, they are a little bit longer than the encouraging. So the inspiring I do trim, and I found that just in between one magnet, you go right in between the magnets with some scissors, just carefully, just one was perfect. When I did 2 on the inspiring, it was too much. The encouraging is about the same length, a little bit shorter after I've already trimmed them. So the encouraging, I'm not going to trim at all. and I'm just gonna go ahead and pop them on. Okay, so this one right here is inspiring, and I'm just gonna go ahead and you can see how easy it grabbed to the magnetic liner. And then I'm just taking my fingers and kind of pressing it on. And then this is where the tool really comes in handy because you really want to pinch it on each of the corners. So I pinch it right there and then I pinch it on the edges. And then bam! If you want them more secure, you can go ahead and take these little tiny little things. And I think this is why they give you so many, because they are easy to lose. That's why it's really nice to grab them out with this little applicator, because if you do drop it, it's just gonna stick to it. So I like to go ahead and grab it out just like that. And then once I'm ready to secure my lashes even more, if I choose to put these in, I am going to go ahead and just grab it, the tip of it, and then I'm going to squeeze it in between the magnet and the lash and then apply it that way. And then I'm just gonna pop it in and you'll hear it kind of snap and it'll just click in place. Or you may find it easier to just use your fingers, just play around with it. Okay, so here's a few quick tips for your magnetic lashes. Once you apply your lashes, I'm super picky about that line not looking good. You know, when you look down and like that and it doesn't look perfect. So what I do is I take a liner shader brush, and so if you have a brush like this or even a brow brush that has a point at the end like that, and then I just take that and I just lightly go over, and so I'm going to do that right after this. I just lightly go over that line and it'll kind of smudge it out and make it look more good. If after I do that it's not really perfect where I want and I need to add a little bit more liner, maybe like in between this part right here, I will do that with my liner. And then also the thing I love about this applicator is it has this little comb on the end, so I like to go through and comb the lash and my natural lashes together. And then if you still want, you can add a little more drama by adding a little bit of mascara over the top. I like to use this twisted mascara because this little wand is just perfect for that, but you can use a more voluptuous one too if you want. Just know that if you add mascara over the top of your lashes, magnetic lashes, that it will cut down on the use of them. These ones actually have 60 uses for this particular brand, and I love that because most only have 25 to 30. So that's really nice, but it will cut down on the amount that you're gonna have. And another fun thing about this is you can go ahead and grab another set of lashes, and if you really, really want them super poppin' and these two particular kinds aren't doing it for you, and you have them both, or you have another kind, you can try. I haven't tried it with another brand, but I do know that these two will pop right on top of each other, so you could just pop it on there like that, like so easy, and look at the difference. So another option. Hope you found these tips helpful.